Bonnie and Clyde, an American criminal couple who traveled the central United States with their gang during the Great Depression, known for their bank robberies, although they preferred to rob small stores or rural funeral homes. Die Result 2, Die Result 3, Die Result 19, Die Result 3, Die Result 4, 100 decillion XP. Level Up. John Dillinger, an American gangster of the Great Depression. He led a group known as the Dillinger Gang, which was accused of robbing 24 banks and 4 police stations. Dillinger was imprisoned several times but escaped twice. He was charged but not convicted of the murder of an East Chicago, Indiana police officer who shot Dillinger in his bulletproof vest during a shootout. It was the only time Dillinger was charged with homicide. Die Result 19, Die Result 3, Die Result 19, Die Result 3, Die Result 4. 1 undecillion XP. Level Up. The Grim Reaper takes you to an apartment to recruit another revenant, Randolph Carter, who's with his roommate, Steve Costigan. Wait, the Grim Reaper goes, something is coming. The Grim Reaper vanishes while you're standing in the room with Randolph and Steve. Who are you? They ask, when the window blows open and a lightning bolt flies into the room and turns into Raiden. I choose you as champion. And you guys go to a tournament in the spirit world where you fight the champion Wong Fei Hung. And Wong, Randolph, and Steve all join your party. Die Result 20, Die Result 20, Die Result 20, Die Result 20, Die Result 20. 10 undecillion. Level Up. Graviello Princip assassinated Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria and his wife Sophie, Duchess of Hohenberg, in Sarajevo on 28th June 1914. Die Result 6, Die Result 2, Die Result 8, Die Result 19, Die Result 14. You prevent the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Graviello Princip saying, I was only going to deliver him to judgment. If he really believed in God, he would have ascended to heaven. 100 undecillion XP. Level Up. Nobody ever goes in, and nobody ever comes out. You break into Willy Wonka's chocolate factory and steal the glass elevator. You push the Oz button. Die Result 17, Die Result 1, Die Result 19, Die Result 6, Die Result 4. 1 duodecillion XP. Level Up. You travel to Oz and follow the yellow brick road to the Emerald City and ask the wizard where Dorothy is, and find out that she's already clicked her heels 3 times and returned home. You travel to Kansas and ask Aunt Em where Dorothy Gale is, and she informs you that she's in Arkham, Kansas mental institution. You go to Arkham Asylum and break out Dorothy. Die result 5. Die result 17. Die result 19. Die result 10. Die result 10. 10 duodecillion XP. Level up. You then get into the glass elevator and hit the Neverland button and pick up Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, helping your spirits to learn how to fly. Die result 19. Die result 11. Die result 1. Die result 9. Die result 2. 100 duodecillion XP. Alice, you level up. Alice in Wonderland. You then take the elevator to Wonderland and retrieve Alice from the Mad Hatter's tea party. Why is a raven like a writing desk? The Hatter reveals that they have tea all day because time has punished him by eternally standing still at 6 p.m. Die result 11. Die result 18. Die result 6. Die result 5. Die result 2. 1 tredecillion XP. Level up. So now you have Randolph Carter, Steve Costigan, Wong Fei Hung, Dorothy, Peter Pan, and Alice with you. And the Grim Reaper takes you to the Civil War, where the Union, led by Abraham Lincoln, is squaring off against the Confederacy, led by John Carter. After Lincoln and John Carter fight one-on-one, Lincoln knocking John Carter into a coma, the two sides wage into combat. A electrical storm happens in the sky, and out of the vortex steps a robot and kidnaps Alice. Oh no, the Grim Reaper goes. Robots must have occurred in the future. Die result 18. Die result 9. Die result 18. Die result 6. Die result 5. 10 tredecillion XP. Level up. In the future, you first encounter a robot. I am Boson, says the robot, and you are unidentified holographic projection programs just stumbled into a war between the Believicons and warship bots. Die result 3. Die result 4. Die result 1. Die result 7. Die result 8. 100 tredecillion XP. Level up. Boson and Fermion are warship bots and are trying to take you to their leader, Battle Boss Omega, but are attacked by Believicons. They shout out their names: Digimonologio, Asimov. Die result 11. Die result 18. Die result 19. Die result 7. Die result 8. You gain 1 quarter-decillion XP. Level up. Battle Boss Omega explains that the Believicons' leader, Google Plextron, programs all the Believicons to think that all sensory data is a simulated program by a supercomputer, and the supercomputer exists outside of the program. I autonomically process that our existence is a byproduct of tool-using organics that occurred from chemical reactions, and that there is no supercomputer outside the cosmos that's generating our existences. Google Plextron is a supercomputer. He has larger, more advanced processors, sure, but he's projecting his intelligence matrix over his audio and visual sensors and data storage. Die result 20, die result 20, die result 20, die result 20, die result 20. You gain 10 Quator Decillion XP. Level up. Battle Boss Omega had Alice and was saying he was just trying to use her existence as proof and evidence of his theory. You begin fighting your way to Google Plextron. Die result 3, die result 3, die result 3, die result 3, die result 3. You get 100 Quator Decillion XP. Level up. Google Plextron. Google Plextron explains his argument that everything is lines of code and that all things follow patterns and that all things obey the forces of physics. Everything is in motion and has a chain of causes. If you examine the cosmos and examine the planets, everything has design. It then follows that all causes have a single point of origin and their patterns were designed. Therefore, that suggests a great supercomputer, and that our machinations are instruments of that computer. 1 quindecillion XP. Level up.